Thank you for hearing me today. I believe that the resolution should be passed, that this farming community believes that being a vegetarian is a better ethical choice than meat eating. Meat, although eaten now, poses an incredible challenge to our environment, our fellow creatures, as well as our own safety. For long enough, we have ignored what has been happening under our noses, an incredible cruelty that surpasses anything we care to admit. The treatment of animals, our fellow creatures. We refuse to consider the true gravity of what we do. A Princeton graduate in philosophy, Jonathan Safran Foer, puts it best. Needless to say, jamming deformed, drugged, overstressed birds together in filthy waistcoated rooms are not very healthy. Beyond deformities, eye damage, blindness, bacterial infection of bones, slipped vertebrae, paralysis, internal bleeding, anemia, slipped tendons, twisted lower necks and legs, respiratory diseases, and weakened immune systems are frequent and long-standing problems on factory farms. For ages, we have brought meat into this world in inhumane ways in order to attain profits. Well, to fight to such an end is futile as well. Sources show that our inefficient ways of farming cannot possibly keep up with the population growth of the earth. Considering how continuing eating meat, producing it for the populace will cause both further injustice and mass spread starvation, as well as not produce enough profit, it cannot possibly be understood how vegetarianism is not ethically superior to meat eating. There is also another problem: our own health. The Pew Commission on Industrial Farm Animal Production stated in 2008 that there are multiple public health issues associated with meat production and eating. It was found that the industry contributes to a multitude of health problems, such as an increase in disease transfer between animals and humans, the risk of foodborne infection, and exposes us, the workers, to a number of health conditions such as asthma and bronchitis. The heavy machinery, such as the blades used to skin the animals we slaughter, are highly dangerous as well and put us at risk. And of course, we cannot forget the risk it poses to our environment. We refuse to think of the consequences of our own actions. The United Nations concluded that food production and consumption accounts for 65% of human-induced nitrous oxide. That's about 40% more than cars do. Global warming will eventually cause conditions so troubled that it will ruin the chance of learning from our mistakes and becoming vegetarians in the future. For those of us that produce both meat and vegetables, veggies will no longer be an option when the temperature makes it impossible to grow certain crops. There is even talk that soon, based on rates of global warming, avocados may soon be impossible to grow. There is also another environmental issue that has to be dealt with: our effect on the local ecosystem. The manure produced by our plants contaminates the local waters. Not only do we disturb the natural ecosystems, with fishes and all their predators in danger, but we also endanger the human ecosystem. We potentially poison the drinking water of local residents. How is that moral? How is that ethical? There is no waiting until years down the line to solve this issue. The effects are going to be felt in many different ways very soon.